Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Thursday, November 27. Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller has called for bipartisan consensus as Jamaica takes another step towards establishing the Caribbean Court of Justice (CCJ) as the final appellate court. Mrs. Simpson-Miller made the call on Tuesday as she opened the debate on 3 CCJ bills in the lower house of Parliament. The bills are an act to implement an agreement establishing the CCJ and 4 connected matters, an act to amend the Constitution of Jamaica to establish the CCJ as Jamaica's final court of appeal, and an act to amend the Judicature Appellate Jurisdiction Act.
The debate on these bills is also about Jamaica's identity, the exercise of its sovereignty, the protection of the legal rights of its citizens, and the location of that sovereignty.
She added that Jamaica's final court of appeal, the UK-based Privy Council, was inaccessible to many Jamaicans due to costs associated with obtaining a visa and traveling to the United Kingdom. If the CCJ becomes Jamaica's final court of appeal, however, the Prime Minister said it would ensure access to justice for all Jamaicans. The government needs a 2/3 majority vote in both the House of Representatives and the Senate in order to pass the CCJ bills. The Police High Command is reporting a 17% decline in major crimes. Commissioner of Police Dr. Carl Williams made the disclosure as he addressed a public lecture at the Northern Caribbean University on Monday.
So whether it is murder, shootings, robbery, or rape, aggravated assaults, and so on, every single category we have double-digit reduction.
Crime statistics show that when compared to this time last year, murders have seen a 16% decline. There has also been a 13% reduction in shootings, 18% fall in aggravated assault, and a 24% dip in rape cases. In addition to the decreases in major crimes, Commissioner Williams says there's also been a dip in the number of persons being detained by the police, as well as the number of curfews imposed in communities.
It means that we are doing something well. In fact, as someone said, we are doing smarter policing.
Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister Senator A.J. Nicholson is asserting that ending violence against women and girls will require the collective effort of all Jamaicans. Senator Nicholson was speaking on Tuesday as Jamaica joined in observing the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women.
Men and women of Jamaica, boys and girls, let us use these 16 days of activism from today until the 10th of December to energize all actions towards the elimination of violence against women and girls.
The Director of the Communication and Public Affairs Department at the Office of the Prime Minister, Huntley Medley, has addressed complaints in the media regarding interactions with 2 journalists at Wednesday's Jamaica House media briefing. In a statement Thursday morning, Mr. Medley explained and asserted that he would never be party to any attempt to muzzle journalists in the performance of their duties. He, however, insists that journalists also have a duty to act responsibly and respect the rights of others. Mr. Medley explains that in 2 separate interactions with representatives of 2 media houses Wednesday, his efforts to retrieve the roving microphone so other reporters could ask questions were met with resistance. He says in both cases, this happened after the reporters were allowed several questions and subsequently told they could ask more once others had gotten a similar opportunity. The Communication and Public Affairs Director says that on reflection, he is convinced that his actions were right but might not have been done right. He says his department will review their arrangements for ensuring the orderly flow of the media exchanges involving officials of the Office of the Prime Minister. In the meantime, Mr. Medley insists that his department will continue to facilitate the media to access information from the OPM so they can perform their duty of informing the public. And finally, 150 residents in Parade Gardens, Central Kingston, are benefiting from a 3-day workshop on stress management and parenting. The workshops are being carried out by the Planning Institute of Jamaica PIOJ in partnership with the Art of Living Foundation. It forms part of the PIOJ's Community Renewal Program, which seeks to empower communities by addressing a number of issues.
The reality is you can't have full-scale development by giving it a piecemeal approach. So it can't be that we are just addressing parenting and then recognizing that these people don't work and they need to work, so hence the stressor will still be there.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.